looks like this has been left on charge for so long that it's completely dried out inside. So I've ordered a new battery, but I thought I'd see if we can replace the water that was in there with some fresh battery top-up water, or deionized water, or whatever you want to call it, and see if that will do enough to restore it. There are other things that we can put in there to try and restore it, but I thought I'd try the simple option first, which is just topping it up with distilled water, as we used to call it. And to do that, it's a sealed battery, so that little cover comes off, and there's 3 little rubber grommets there. Probably well, you could wear protective glasses just in case it all squirts out at you. I'm hiding behind the camera. Now you can't really see in there with the camera, but it is completely dry. So to squirt the water in there, I've got this little syringe that we had for the grandchildren in case they needed to have medicine, which has never been used. But that should allow me to squirt some directly in. I put that right inside. Right, that one's full now. It's still taking it. Right, that one's now full. Check that one again. Right, definitely full. Okay, soak up what's overfilled. Charging at 8.4, let's just turn that off again. .7 volts in the battery at rest, on charge 8.3. So we'll leave that and see what happens. At least it's got a chance now. It had no chance when it was empty. In the kitchen, guys, washing machine's on, so there's a bit of background noise. Just a quick update. I'm still trying to charge up this old lead acid battery. I've topped it up with distilled water and it's taken a bit more charge than it was before. In fact, if I just put the meter across it, it's actually holding about 4.5 volts now, which is significantly more than nothing, which is what it was before, but it's still not enough to run the torch. This is the replacement battery that I bought. Sorry about the washing machine in the background there making noise. Oh, I've got it on power at the moment. Let's turn the power off. So that's showing us about 6.5 volts in this brand new battery. Whoa, and that works. No question about it. So that one's absolutely fine. Interestingly enough, when I turn that on, that LED doesn't come on. So I may have been right back at the beginning, that LED indicates when it's charging. And this battery would appear to be charged up enough not to bring that LED up. So with that switched off, that LED is not coming up, and we're showing 6.5 volts whether we got power on it or not. Well, it drops down just a tiny bit without power. So that's a good battery, and this one's pretty poorly. But I'll keep going with this, just see if we can restore it at all. But I think that's going to be a separate project. Power Sonic, model PS 640F1, 6 volts, 4.5 ampere hours. So we'll put the old one back on charge again. About 4.3 volts, and it's drawing about 7.8 volts when it's on charge. That's dropped down a bit from what it was yesterday when it had no water in it, so we'll see. We'll leave it for a bit longer.